Looking to shape some metal. Looking to shape.
Whoa, saber cat. Let's go back to drinking.
Try to put up a decent fight.
The shrines are outside the city, north, southeast, and southwest. Vivek's shrine is across the river to the southwest of Ebonheart. Almalexia's is to the southeast. Burn the flowers at each shrine. There are rare... The shrines are outside the city, north...
Can't you see that I'm furious?
I hope your arrival will prove a boon to Ebonheart. The residents are at each other's throats. Beyond, no one will work together. Each faction has a different reason. I wish I knew their complaint. They refuse to talk to us. I even went to speak with their quarters leader, Sashajar. She accused our people love fighting. It's our nature. We fight the land just to survive. Only the Dunmer's natural superiority allows us to flourish in this wasteland. Lately, our people have been demoralized.
This is taking longer than I planned.
What is it?
Are you going to act?
My Lady Almalexia bids you carry a message to the tribunal does not abandon their people. Just as a parent shelters children from dangers they cannot comprehend, tell him that my lady is mindful of his doubt and fear. There is no shame in either, so long as he helps others bear their burdens. By helping others, his fears will be... You are the child whose soul was stolen. My lady is concerned for you. Almalexia is the merciful healing mother of the Dunmer. I am merely a servant and messenger of my lady, not a teacher or priest.
I appear at my lord's behest. Or perhaps I was always here, and actions carry conviction better than words. A skilled poet arranges for others to be where they should be, when they should be, to fulfill his needs and desires. A man of poisoned words put doubt in Sildris's heart. He said the poet is less than he once was. Tell the disciple that Vivek's words and wit and way of war are as keen as always. Vivek is a warrior poet, the ruthless and elegant soul of his people. He guides and protects all. Sharp of eye and tongue is he. Long is his reach. Longer is his spear. The sermons of Vivek are beside every bed. Vivek's...
instrumental action that had a whole army prepared to
Speak. All prayers are heard, not all are acknowledged. Every small cog drives a greater gear. Each is necessary, otherwise the whole collapses. When any cog shivers from the stresses on it, the master feels it. But the load he assigns it is no more than he knows it can. Wizard, mystic, master of the clockwork city. An architect of time and a binder of oblivion. One who masters the tools that master good. Seek, learn.
Another strange. So, Dark Elf, have you come to gloat about our hist? Are you its murderer? It's dying. It was never healthy. This isn't Black Marsh after all. So in the last few weeks, it's withered. We've learned that House Drez is poisoning it. It's not. The best we can do is fertilize it. We're using mud crab meat wrapped in ashreed. Both are common around the quarter. We've all... If you wish to aid us, gather the items I requested. Ashreeds grow in the tide pools in our quarter, and mud crabs thrive on the shores nearby. Some of our people heard a dark elf talking to others of his kind. He asked if they'd seen the Drez rowing out to our hist tree. He saw jars of poison in the boat. That's not hard to believe. Ravel Urano. My people overheard him at the inn. He was drunk and talking too loud. No one spoke to him directly. It's never been wise for an Argonian to confront a dark elf. No, but it's not difficult to believe, is it? The Drez think we're little more than animals. But the Pact freed us. What they can... The Drez have always regarded Argonians as little more than savage children. We needed to be civilized, so they uplifted us.
You're not welcome here, Dark Elf.
Hold! What do you have there? We are allowing no one to approach the hist, especially strangers claiming they wish to help us. We just caught a dark elf trying to... Your words smell fair, but tasting is proof. Let me see what... Yes, I erect the spine of apology. While you were away, we caught a dark elf defiling our hist. Please, apply the fertilizer you've gathered to the base. One of our guards is escorting him to my lodge. He seems half mad. He was... Meet me back at my lodge.
What?
It seems we have proof that the Drez are trying to. While you were gathering mud crab meat and reeds, the guards caught him trying to harm our hist. He was scratching at the bark, licking our tree. When the guards shouted at him, he dropped an empty bottle. Now, you may do as you wish, but his mind is boiling. His words skitter like a...
It's all connected. They're all connected. They hide it from us. But I can see it now. What did I do? What did it do to me? I see. I feel. I'm awake. He said the tree's sap would be better than skooma. He was right. He said the Argonians might be angry. Do you think that? He gave me the bottle, said it was for the tree. I thought it was skooma. I tasted it. It was bad. I fed it to a lizard. He didn't like it either. He died. The bottle broke. How can I fill it with sap? I never saw him before. I asked him for coin to get more skooma. He was a Dunmer.
Ravel? I can't believe it. Ravel. Ravel Urano claimed he saw House Drez poison our history. Then he gave a bottle to this tree-licking waste of flesh. I smell worm scat. Someone has been...
I can feel the blessings upon you. It's a power I've not felt myself for many years. I see. I hadn't considered there might be threats more grave than the Covenant invasion. You would think, given all we know of the treachery of Cold Harbor, that I would see that. What of Sotha Seal? I am ashamed. The three have shown more faith in me than I have in them. I dread asking this, but what of Lord Vivek? Ha! Yes, I should have known. Vivek is the most subtle of the three. It's true, I've been counseling a Dunmer who questions his faith. He told me the Tribunal are losing their powers. Only indirectly. We see the three less every year. They no longer make their annual pilgrimage to Red Mounting on Vardenfell, and no one knows why. His name is Ravil Urano. He hasn't come to pray for days now. He was in such despair. I think he'd even stopped bathing. The last time I saw him, he smelled terrible, like fresh offal. What? Have I been a fool? I questioned my faith for the flimsiest of reasons and caused others to question theirs. I have much to do to correct my failure. I wish I knew why Ravil Urano's doubting words were so compelling.
What is it?
Have our town's fortunes improved? That's a great relief. Well done. The Covenant troops haven't left their encampment to the west, but it's... I don't know this, Mer. Why would he cause so much trouble? Perhaps he's an agent of Sheogorath. Ravil must have a house in town. I'd like you to find it and watch him. I'd like to see my... Commoners would call it a scrying spell, but I'm beyond such crude hedge magic. It will enable me to see... Search for Ravil's home. I expect it's on the west side. You should be able to hear me now. There he is. Let's follow him.
Hey, Ravel! No waffle today. The temple's forbidden all sales.
Quiet, fool. I paid you for your discretion, remember?
Look here. It's that fancy sword was in our camp. Hey, fancy man. Fallen on any swords lately? Saying we shouldn't help the Dunmer? Like a Nord would ever turn down a fight.
The drunk one took your advice, Silvertongue. He now regrets it. For shame.
It was just idle talk, friend. I assure you, I had nothing to do with it.
Greetings.
He went into that shack. Wait for him to leave. He's out. That was fast. Try to get inside that shack. A communication spell. Let's see who Ravil called.
Ofer. What now, Ravil? So you're the meddler who undid all of Ravel's work. Such a waste of my time.
That woman wore a Covenant uniform. Ravil must be working for the enemy. Go to his house and see what you can find. I'll send my guards.
What are you doing here?
You won't take me! Cornell gave me potions!
The guards heard fighting. Having him alive might have been useful, but having him dead is just as good. The ritual items in the shack on the docks and his belongings.
Comrade! Come. I am Yofnir Iceblade, former master of the Fighters Guild. Don't interrupt, I cannot speak long. Dosha has taken Merrick beneath the island into the vault. She trains. I can't say. My time grows short.
Soul, Dosha. Don't fail me.
She almost had me. Just need a moment to recover. If you hadn't come... I heard her communing with the Lord of Lies. Molag Bal is harvesting souls for... Comrade, grab that book and her notes on the table. I saw her scribbling after speaking to her master. We may be able to learn more about this plot. Learn what this Mortum Vivicus is.
You are the sun on my scales, comrade. You've returned Merrick to us. Molag Bal. May he burn in the glare of 1,000 suns. It's just like him to send an assassin. Sooth, the Mortum... What? And I can't make tails or scales of these scribblings. No matter. It's going... You've done a great service for the Guild today, comrade. I look forward to drawing steel with you in the future. If we learn anything from the journal, I'll make sure you hear about it. I'll look for you down the... Of course. After action report, yes? Yofnir. His passage down the river called me to this post. What did he... Interesting. I'll get in touch with some of our sisters in the Mages Guild. See if they can investigate this apparition. I tried. Not long. Aleph told me you found some trinkets with the cultists.
Soldier, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. The Pact, a Covenant force led by a mage named Alexandra Connell, has invaded Vivec's Antlers. They're after a powerful artifact called the Coral Heart. We tried to take Vivec's Antlers back. Dreg showed up in the middle of the battle and started slaughtering everyone. If you want to pitch in, report to Captain Norris. He's the...
Report in, soldier. What brings you to Vivec's Antlers? Walks in ash, eh? A wise lizard.
I hope you're here to help. We're losing ground to Covenant forces. We have to hold the line here, or they'll... Alexandra Connell's army outnumbers us 5 to 1. If the Dreg hadn't attacked us, we'd have been wiped out. Now the Dreg are burying my men in mud. Unless Lieutenant Garlin thinks Connell wants to use it to command a brother of strife. Sings with Reed knows more about that. I need you to look for survivors in the mud mounds. Oh, luck to you. I'll see if we can hold this line in case you return. I mean, until you return. Burying them in mounds of muck. They'll hack you up with those claws or knock you out with bile. Then they'll bury you in mud. Sings with Reed that Argonian who's advising Lieutenant Garlin thinks the Coral summoned the Dreg to defend itself. Fact is, we were losing when the Dreg showed up and altered the battle. Now, I was talking about the other one. Sadal, the beast sealed away in Tormented Spire. Tarnval was mistaken to free that thing from Ash Mountain. Imagine such a creature controlled by the Covenant. Do I look like an Archmage? Or even an Argonian mud witch?
Quietly, the enemy abounds. What? Long ago, a magical artifact imprisoned Sadal, the brother of strife. That artifact's become the heart of the Coral. That's what... Just so. The brothers of strife are destruction incarnate, flaming fury crushing all in their path. They cannot be controlled or channeled, only imprisoned. Ebonheart is near, and Connell would like it. The Coral summoned Dreg to defend itself. The Coral thinks and reasons. We must ally ourselves with it. If we show it we're peaceful, it will turn the Dreg against our enemies.
Hello there.
Did not end it.
Praise Vivek. I knew someone would come to free me. Vivek wouldn't allow his... Then help me complete my task. Here we defeated the Akaviri. Vivek flooded the plain. His children breathed water while the Akaviri drowned. Yet some who died cannot rest. We must consecrate their bones. Do not disparage youth. These are Vivek's children. They died for Morrowind and for him. We must provide for their rest. Anoint. The dead depend on you. You must consecrate.
No!
Set it ablaze. Move now!
You don't look to be Daggerfall Covenant, and you're not one of ours. Thank the three. I thought I was going to die in here. There's a powerful mage named Alexandra Connell leading these soldiers. She knows how to end. I'll rally my soldiers and lead them to the Coral Heart Chamber. She must be inside. Have you seen my aide? Sings with Reed? She knows more about the coral than... Argonians, always the unexpected. If I know Reed, she's already lurking near the Covenant camp. Look for her nearby. If you can find her, bring her to the Coral Heart Chamber. Then we can...
You've been in the belly of the Covenant's beast. Tell me, is Lieutenant Gollins... My heart is at ease. I've decided how to contact the Coral. This won't be easy. The Coral Heart could unleash a brother of strife. The Coral summoned the Dreg. If I can show the Coral we're friendly, it may aid us by turning the Dreg against the Covenant. These are my eggs, the fruit of my tree. My roots must join with the Coral for us to be truly of one mind. Place my eggs at the 3 large clusters.
You think to tame the... I'll see you dead. You won't stop me. The Coral Heart is mine.
Quick! The coral weakens. I feel it. The coral speaks to me. I'll meet you in its heart. My friend, can you hear me? The coral is dying. The Bretons stole its heart. The dregs serve us now, but it's not enough. Find me at the heart. Alexandra stands now inside the coral. She has stolen its heart, and it dies a slow death. We are joined, and I feel its pain as I feel my own. I fear touching the mind of the coral is not enough. We must merge body and soul. Alexandra has ripped the heart out of the coral. It may only live if it finds another one. I will not lie. I'm scared of what's to come. But I'm glad that you and Galin are here with me. Keep the heart safe. Goodbye.
We will. Goodbye. You're too late. The heart is mine.
For long.
You won't burn? Then freeze. Have a taste of lightning. Why won't we die?
Take our heart. Keep it safe. The coral and I can now live without it.
Well, you're a warm heart in a blizzard. What? Then Ebonheart is saved. We are once again in your debt. Maybe we'll make you the new Thane of Whiterun. After all, they'll take anyone. I'll keep the hearts. The Brothers of Strife are too dangerous. I'll keep this from everyone who might want to use it. Even Tanvo, you've done well here. We could use more like you. In fact, we could use more like you at Fort Virac. The Daggerfall Covenant, it's a vital link between Stonefalls and the Rift. With Fort Virac held by the enemy, we...
Did you find the bones and blood? Vivek's children can rest now. I feel it in my bones. One day I will visit the Tribunal Temple in Deshan. The Akaviri were invaders from across the sea, fierce snake men, and all manner of monsters. Vivek brought water to cleanse the land. His children breathed the holy water while the Akaviri drowned. It was a great victory for Morrow. One who does not know the Tribunal lives in a dark world. 3 live...
Honor to you, stranger. Your appearance is most fortunate. For months now, I've been studying how the Brothers of Strife were created. These ruins are fascinating, but I've concocted a ritual to summon spirits present on that day. Talk to whoever appears. This should imbue you with the essence of that moment. You'll also need to find the Heartstones. Then we can open the gateway to the past. Mind the stories the spirits tell you. There's much to be learned from talk. These violent statues depict the horrors of the past, when the elven Chimera fought the invading human needs. This was the birthplace of the mightiest magic the Chimera ever conceived. As a Telvanni, I must know every... Yes, that is my house, Three be praised. While the other houses have entangled themselves in this Ebonheart pact, our wizard... These violent statues depict... These are the Brothers of Strife, immortalized in stone. It was here our ancestors, the Chimera, made their...
Wait, this is where the final battle took place. All my life I fought for the Chimera. I skirmished with Dwemer and drove beasts from the Ashlands, until a greater threat loomed. The need struck Stonefalls with a lust for... My brother and I were the greatest generals of the Chimera, yet even we couldn't stem the tide of Nedic muscle and iron. We were desperate. The sorcerer's plan... Of course we did. We were losing. Our homeland, everything we'd fought to build, was about to fall to these vile humans. There could be no peace with the needs.
I know this place. We made our last stand here many years ago. We fell back, retreating from fort to stronghold. Whole companies were lost defending our people. The needs besieged. We drew a line in the ash. At this temple, we declared we would go no further. My troops held the line in the riverbed below, while Sadal and I...
You have spoken to the spirits. You have spoken to the General Balrath and Legate Sadal. My calculations were correct. Not that I expected any... Of course, I forgot. You did not conceive this plan. In the base of the statue, just north of here, is a... There is one thing to know. I don't want to waste this opportunity because you made a foolish mistake. Those in the past will see you as one of Balrath's soldiers. History lessons? Very well, if you insist. Do they teach nothing these days? Long ago, we were the Chimera, with light skin and fair eyes. We worshipped the good Daedra. To mark the ascent of the three, we were gifted with this more sober complexion. And a more obscure topic, certainly. In ancient days, the Nedic tribes marched and plundered across the land. Early in the First Era, when the Chimera were still new to Morrowind, the Needs invaded. The battle that brought Sadal and Balrath here was the climax of that war. Great power ripped open a way to oblivion here, and that can never fully be shut. Scamps are the skeevers of those realms, wriggling through the gaps. Ill-smelling.
Halt, soldier. The Needs are amassing just beyond the ridgeline. You're just in time. Our people are being slaughtered. General, blood for blood. Their violence shall be repaid. So kill the Need troops. Make the river run red with their blood. Take their hearts as trophies. Once you've decimated the front lines, then this is justice. That the blood of fallen Needs will open the way for their defeat. Go. Our retreat here was no accident, soldier. Only at this place of Daedric power can we complete the ritual of calling. We'll wrench the Daedra from their dark plane, split them open, and use their power and Need blood to save our...
Light it up!
Split up!
Light it!
Honor to you, soldier. I'll take the bloody offerings and ready them for the ritual. Kill the Daedra at the nearby ruins. We are gathering the essences of these Daedra. Speak with the acolytes. They know how to summon them. You're only a soldier, so I'll spare you details. We're infusing the blood of our enemies and the Daedric essences you collect into our... The general and his brother will die. The power they receive will consume them.
I don't know if I can go through with this, soldier. These sorcerers ask much. They've created a spell to fill us with raw elemental power, greater than our enemies can stand, if it works. What they can't say is what... Yes, I must be. I wonder what the lens of history will show when our people look back on this day.
Sadal and I are ready. We have only a few moments. The needs are about to break the line. But Sadal and I will save our people and be remembered.
For the Kai'Ma! For Velon!
You return. What did you learn? Need blood. I should have seen this. The Kai'Ma thought they were gods. Backed into a corner, they turned to dark rituals.
Greetings.
Help me. I have nothing.
There is nothing you could...
Travel in the ash.
Run, friend! Get out of here before the Covenant soldiers come back. I'm staying put, They came up the road from the east, killing and looting as they went. A few of us managed to escape. Salu Othris is our overseer. Her husband Garvis was organizing a defense of the stables. I didn't see where the matriarch and her daughter went, but her boys headed for the pools. Poor folks. They were a good sort. For field masters, that is. I'd start with the sons, Daedrus and Mavis. The last I saw, they were running for the sulfur pools. It's dangerous in there. The water boils, and wild shot come up from underground. May Vivek guide your... Mining sulfur, of course. We get it from the pools. Alchemists pay a premium. Take a deep breath. It smells like rotten eggs here, night and day.
The Shulk had me trapped up here like Nyx hounds hunting a lizard. Thank Vivek the brutes were too stupid to try going around the rock. They just... I'm sure going to try. Please, find...
The soldiers are gone? Thank Almalexia! We got split up. The last I saw Drathyra, she and Mother were just ahead of the invaders. There's a cave at the edge of the pools. Yes. Now that the...
Chaos. The Covenant attack. The worst part was the Guar. They smelled our blood and stampeded. Now they're out here in the sulfur pools. Put a harness on them. Say a few calm words. They're like children or Breton slaves. I've only got one harness left. The rest got scattered in the attack, but I bet you can find them. When you're done, speak to Jeanette.
Why? Why did they do? He stabbed her. Merciful Three, he stabbed her. Why did he? The captain of the Covenant soldiers. His blade was poisoned. I can already see the edges of Mother's wound blackening. He said he had an herbal antidote. He actually waved the bottle in my face. He said I could have it if I, well, entertained him, and he went south to our guar barns. Said he wanted to hear the beast scream. We keep grief brandy in the storage shed there. Light some on fire. I bet that'll...
What's going on out here?
You're back. Do you? I think so. The Three, bless you. Yes, you got here in time.
A fine job. The Othris use these animals to haul carts of silver to market, but they don't care about them like I do. Whether or not you care about the Guar, you've helped them. And...
Drathyra tells me your actions saved my wife from a painful... That's thanks to you. As I said, I honor my debts, but until we drive the Covenant from Stonefalls, this is all I can offer. Now, I must speak with Dedrus.
Spiders. Damn the gods, why is it always spiders? Oh, you're not who I live. One of the spiders got a piece of me, and the venom's doing some strange... Wow, my blood tastes really green right now. Only dead once. It's strange. The little bastards normally have their bugs on a short leash. Ah, you're back. Sorry about early. Those crafty bastards. Use the beastman's own...
Friendly face. Damned daggers happened. I followed a lead out of Kraganmore. Reports of Covenants. They've got a portal in there. Leads straight back to Covenant lands. Won't be long before they can launch an attack on the city. Get in there and find it. I suppose I'm lucky I made it out alive. But by the three, I'm glad you came along. If I'd failed here, I think my captain would have had my head. I told you, I didn't expect to find anything. But my captain was certain the information we got from that captured orc was good, so... here I am. Didn't know I'd be walking into a damn nest of daggers. I don't think so. I saw special boxes that they used to pack the crystals. The portal reaches all the way back to Covenant lands.
You arrive alone. Either you didn't find him. Thank you for this.
Thank the Lord, Mother, and... Yes. Thank you, Traveler.
My apprentice. Strange meeting you out here in the wilds. I never did eat my apprentice. He thinks he's a magical genius. To prove a point, he's transformed his brother into a goblin. A lady goblin. Which I've created a refined spell gem that should allow you to slip into the camp. Just be wary. The spiders guarding the goblins will not be fooled. Assault Chieftain Grimstal and return Deethis to us safely, if you would be so kind.
Filthy goblins stole my... Why is it called blue wine? I'm a wine trader. Balmora blue wine is my most Yes, that's a great idea. I need my shipment back for the selling. Remember, wine comes in bottles. Round... Oh, sure, I'm top-notch. I'm a good wine seller. I'm Drothan, the wine master.
You're not with the tribe, are you? Denthis was just showing me how the spell works. Then the Shadow Silk tribe jumped us. They carried me off as a tribute.
Remember, thank the three, all three of them. Remember, thank the three, all three of them. The swine.
And Dethys has returned. I hope these two have learned from their mistakes. Spellcrafting is not to be taken lightly.
I can't believe... I just arrived from Deshan. Dethesum sent me. Perhaps you've heard of him? He's the consul for the town. It is a terrible sickness that is ravaging the Deshan countryside. Look, thanks for your help. Make sure you tell my cousin that I'm all right. If you head south, you won't be able to miss the Cirque. Tell her it's pretty bad. And people all over the region are getting sick. And they say that the plague turns the afflicted into monsters. Well, truth be told, you're the first person, other than the bandits I've run into. And that's what the Mulbund claim. They showed up at the Cirque and set up a quarantine. They're offering their curative to anyone who wants. Bandits. They robbed me, roughed me up. But I'll live. And a few bruises won't stop me. I have a plague to warn people about. Dethisum doesn't trust them. Neither does his sister, Arona, as far as I can tell. They do appear to be too good to be true. But they claim to be able to... Neither had I. Not until they showed up on our doorstep. They seem to be some kind of...
Be welcome. Dark elves are not very fun. Do I try my scales, audience?
Remember, Grand Master, the urgency of our business.
Who are you?
3 gods, 1 faith.
Be welcome and wallow in the river of humor. Avert your claws and stretch your tails. Have you heard the one about...
Hello there! Please, can you... Stars above. Finally someone with a bit of... Bloody Argonians! That's what happened. A gang of mad lizards hissing and spitting their crazy chants. They stole every flask... How do you think? I'm a respected trader with the Darkvale Trading Costa, one of the largest importers and exporters in the Southern Isles. Get those Don't worry about me. I'll be waiting here with these rented guar, my carts, and the stench of decomposing guards. No, one of the largest merchant concerns in the Aldmeri Dominion. The Costa runs trade out of the Isle of Oridorn. I was sent here by my masters to secure a compact with the Dark Elven House Drez. The city of Kragenmoor. The head of House Drez sent the master traders of Skywatch a missive indicating his interest. I'm not sure what to tell you. When the beast struck our little convoy, I hid beneath the cart. I only came out. Ah, you're back. By the hoary hosts of Oriel, thank you. If I'd arrived...
Greetings.
Comrade, a word. Comrade, I have an urgent message. Guildmaster Sees All Colors would like to see you as soon as possible. She said that you can find her in the hall in Mournhold, comrade. No idea. Word around the hall is that she's been working day and night on some mysterious project. I've...
Take it from me.
Welcome to the Hlalu Treasury.
I can assure...
When I was younger, I once
Pure!